American guy who went into the Alaskan wilderness to live off the land alone, and 4 months later he was dead. And as soon as I finished reading that book, I thought, fantastic, that's for me. And I dropped out of university and planned on going to Alaska. But at that point in my life, I'd never used a map and compass. I'd never camped in the wilderness. I knew nothing about hunting, and I'd never been by myself for more than a day or two. So how was I able to commit to this project? I bet you all think I'm going to stand here and say, if you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything. But what I learned is that's not true.
My new band is called Skill.
For a large part of my life, I was like the ice dude. I had so much confidence and so much self-belief. And the problem wasn't with my self-belief, is that I wasn't backing it up with hard work. Self-belief will only get you to the start line. If you want to get to the finish line, you need well-directed hard work and determination. And after that, I stepped away from Alaska with no immediate plans to return. Collectively, I'd lasted 8 days, over 3 attempts at what was meant to be a 2-month expedition. I sat down and I said to myself, I can't traverse the Brooks Range. What do I have to do to be able to do it? I stopped believing that I would, and I started believing that I could. I hadn't earned the right to cross the Brooks Range because I hadn't worked hard enough. I think if you have a goal that you really want to achieve, there should be 2 questions you ask yourself every single day. Number 1, what am I doing to earn the right to achieve this goal? And number 2, could I be doing more? For the first 3 attempts, I used a tiny little 5-gram tube of toothpaste. It's pretty tiny, right? For the 4th attempt, that was too heavy. I found out about Dr. Bronner's magic soap. Only 2 drops of that on your toothpaste and you're right to brush your teeth. It tastes like arse, but it saved me about 4.5 grams. But it was all about changing my mindset. I went into it that everything had to be perfect and everything was important. It was the only way I was going to succeed if I went way beyond where I thought I needed to be to succeed. When things are going wrong, that is when you're going to learn what sort of person you are. My dad's a psychiatrist, and for his medico-legal work, he assesses risk on a daily basis. And for attempt number 4, he gave me a 5% chance of success and a 10% chance of dying. The birthday present I was given was Achilles tendonitis. From the end of day 5 on, every step was like a knife in my heels. It was absolute agony. One of the mantras I said to myself over and over was, you've already suffered so much. Why not suffer a little bit more and make it all worthwhile? And I compared the physical suffering I was going through with this injury, which was horrific, to the 6 years of my life that I put into this goal. And then it didn't seem like a big deal. You can't just decide you're going to achieve something great and want it more than anything. You have to earn that desire through hard. I was in a really positive mood. I'd just gotten through the most difficult day of my entire life. And if I could get through a day like that, I could possibly get through almost anything the expedition could throw at me. From Anatomy Pass on, I never slept more than 4 hours a night because the pain in my Achilles would wake me up. I was really stressing about how much weight I was losing. My waist belt and my pack didn't tighten anymore. So, as mentioned, I've got a massive man crush on Bear Grylls. So I channeled my inner Bear Grylls and I started eating all the mosquitoes that were flying into my mouth. On the 4th day hiking from the village, I hiked for 19 hours and 10 minutes with only 1 5-minute break, and I hiked faster than I had all trip, but I made it to the river, which finished the 1,000 kilometers hiking, and I just had an easy 600 kilometer paddle in front of me, who's the best long distance hiker in the world. It took him 41 days to traverse the range. Everyone else, it took over 2 months. And it took me 31.5 days, including the 3 days I was stuck waiting for food. They're so afraid of failure that they don't want to try something until they know they're going to succeed. But how can you know what you're capable of until you fail? And even then, failure is not the end. It's just another opportunity to set out and achieve your goal.